When the spotlight that once lifted them to the peak of glory turns into chains, what happens then? Hollywood worships perfection and punishes aging. Behind flawless muscles and unblemished faces lies a silent battle, holding on to control over oneself against time and the pressure of fame. This is not merely about aesthetics. It is a survival gamble for icons. Is it the art of rebirth? Or a cry for help concealed beneath the shine? Comment 1 if you admire the transformation. Comment 0 if you mourn the original beauty. Like and subscribe, the truth begins here. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is more than just a name. He is a symbol of maximizing human potential in the modern era. Often likened to a 21st century Hercules, his physique appears forged from ironclad discipline and countless beads of sweat shed in the Iron Paradise. Yet behind the glow of a real-life superhero lies a nuanced journey of personal brand building shaped by the intersection of sheer willpower and precise medical interventions. As early as the late 1990s, when his wrestling career was at its peak, a pivotal decision was made to refine his physical structure, allowing him to project greater confidence under the harsh glare of the spotlight. The transformation from an athlete into a leading Hollywood superstar demands an appearance that is not only powerful, but also visually near perfect. In his early 50s, when ordinary biological limits typically begin to assert themselves, his endurance instead raises philosophical questions about the boundary between natural beauty and the achievements of aesthetic science. Are we witnessing a marvel of pure effort, or a meticulously engineered product designed to meet the unforgiving standards of the entertainment industry? It is an ongoing dialogue about sacrifice and the relentless pressure to maintain an image of immortality in the public eye. In a world of glamour and unforgiving beauty competition, Kenya Moore stands as a testament to the enduring nature of beauty. Since the moment she was crowned Miss USA in the early 1990s, she has carried the weight of expectations for a flawless appearance. Yet, as she entered the era of ultra-high-definition reality television, the line between nature's gift and the touch of aesthetic artisans became more fragile than ever. Her transformation across different periods is not merely a story of beauty, but a psychological battle against the harsh laws of aging. Debates over preserving delicate features or achieving physical perfection frequently erupt, reflecting a reality in Hollywood where aging is sometimes treated as a flaw that must be corrected. Kenya consistently asserts her place with confidence and commanding presence. Yet beneath that lies an unrelenting effort to maintain and protect her image legacy. Her story is not merely about subtle aesthetic techniques, but a lesson in perseverance, safeguarding a beauty icon under the relentless scrutiny of 4K technology. It is the art of balance between self-acceptance and the desire to reach absolute perfection. Lyra Galore was once regarded as the chief architect of the baddie aesthetic trend on social media, a beauty standard defined by exaggerated curves and an almost unnerving sharpness. She wasn't just selling an image. She was selling a dream of bodily freedom in the digital world. Yet behind the perfectly curated frames filtered through layers of effects lies a far more complex and painful reality. Her physical transformation stands as a vivid testament to how personal identity can be swept up in the relentless current of beauty algorithms. When cosmetic surgery is no longer a choice, but a requirement to maintain digital power, individuals can easily fall into an endless loop of modification and reconstruction. LRA's story carries profound educational weight, as she bravely exposes the scars, both physical and emotional, behind procedures meant to elevate the body. It serves as a warning about the true cost of virtual fame, where the survival of a personal brand becomes intertwined with the scalpel and potential medical risks. In a beauty economy where every millimeter of the body is assigned a price, Lyra Galore reminds us of the importance of preserving inner value amid the crushing pressure to become perfect according to the expectations of machines and social media. Nicki Minaj did not enter the music industry merely as an artist. She emerged as the chief architect of an iconic aesthetic empire, the Barbie era. For more than a decade, she has redefined the notion of allure by turning her body into a living embodiment of surreal dreams. With blazing neon wigs and a physique sculpted to challenge the limits of nature itself, Nicki became the gold standard for an entire generation, craving dramatic transformation. She was not simply a trendsetter. She established entirely new physical ideals where exaggeration is celebrated as a potent cultural force, shattering every traditional rule of visual expression. However, at the very moment her stardom reached its absolute peak, the Queen of Rap made a shocking move. She chose to dismantle the very physical structure that had defined her global brand. The shift from meticulously engineered curves to a more streamlined, natural appearance was far more than a simple visual change. It was a forceful declaration of freedom and self-determination. By openly addressing the process of reversing complex cosmetic interventions, Nicki courageously revealed the invisible burdens carried by an icon, from silent biological risks to the immense psychological pressure of sustaining an illusion of permanence in the public eye. The message Nicki Minaj conveys in this new era is crystal clear and deeply instructive. True power does not lie in possessing a flawless body according to the crowd's strict standards, but in the courage to shed the outer shell when it no longer aligns with the soul. It is a valuable lesson in rebirth where an icon learns to master vain ambitions in order to find peace and serenity in her original raw beauty. Which side do you stand on, too, if you admire Nicki Minaj's courage to be reborn and return to her authentic self? 5. If you miss the legendary Barbie era. Like and subscribe. The secrets behind powerful icons are still ahead. Kimora Lee Simmons did not begin her career merely as a runway sensation. She was a living statement of the enchanting intersection of cultures. Entering the world of haute couture at a very young age, she presented a look that defied all contemporary norms, a rare fusion of the delicate, mysterious beauty of the East with the sharp, resolute features of the West. In her early years, Kimora's beauty resembled a raw gem shining through the power of purity and an almost perfect natural bone structure. This was an era when her beauty was regarded as a unique genetic legacy, leaving connoisseurs in awe of a harmonious creation bridging two worlds, embodying both nobility and an inimitable style. As the supermodel title gave way to her status as a queen of the entertainment and fashion industries, Kimora's appearance underwent a dramatic transformation in form. The philosophy of fabulosity was no longer merely a lifestyle slogan. It became a direct dialogue with the contours of her face. The rounded, soft features of her youth gradually gave way to a more sculpted and angular structure. The gaze imbued with the commanding aura of a powerful fox, combined with cheekbones elevated like towers of pride and authority. This was not merely a change over time, but a deliberate process of image refinement where every feature was recalibrated to reflect the strength and dominion of a personal empire under the unforgiving 4K spotlight of the digital era. In a world of luxury and prestige, beauty is not merely appearance, it is a strategic asset rigorously managed. Kimora Lee Simmons has transformed the natural law of aging into a showcase of humanity's absolute control over biological limits. She is not merely trying to preserve the past, but continuously redefining her own future through the most sophisticated preservation techniques. Her story raises a timely question about the boundary between original identity and the refinement of high-end aesthetic artistry. Could this near unreal perfection be the highest rung in the preservation of personal legacy? Kimura stands there amidst the spotlight as an immortal icon where human intervention and nature's gift merge in an enchanting way, creating a new reality that is both captivating and mysterious. Jada Pinkett Smith has long established herself as an icon of raw honesty and inner strength. From the vibrant films of the 1990s to the open dialogues on Red Table Talk, she has consistently appeared with a commanding presence defying the erosion of time. Yet in Hollywood, a world where every wrinkle is scrutinized under the public microscope, Jada's ageless beauty has become a subject of philosophical discussion. Is that sharp, striking appearance purely the result of disciplined living, or the product of a sophisticated beauty management strategy? Observers have noted a subtle but decisive transformation in the structure of her face, from soft, gentle contours to a more angular visage with cheekbones and jawlines achieving precise geometric definition. What sets Jada apart is the contrast between openly confronting personal health issues and maintaining absolute silence regarding cosmetic interventions. She has turned discretion into a shield, allowing her to sustain a flawless image without sacrificing her natural essence. Jada's journey stands as a testament to controlling one's personal narrative. She chooses what to reveal and what to keep in the shadows of high-end aesthetic labs. It is a delicate dance between the truth of the soul and the desire to preserve a beauty icon against the relentless flow of time. Tyra Banks is not merely an iconic face gracing magazine covers, she is a master architect of visual dreams. By introducing the concept of smize, the art of conveying power through the eyes, she taught the world that beauty is not only to be admired, but also a language expressing self-mastery. When laying the first stone of her television empire, Tyra unveiled the true essence of the fashion industry, a world built on perfect illusions, where every frame is the result of precise measurement. For her beauty is not a random gift from nature, but a sharp interplay between innate charisma and masterful image management. Amid a Hollywood that venerates legends of pure naturalness, Tyra took a revolutionary step by openly restructuring the central features of her face. This decision to refine her appearance was not a sign of weakness or insecurity, but a logical calculation of strategic adaptation to survive and thrive within an unforgiving system. She calls innate beauty an unfair game of chance, and rather than leaving her career to fate, she chose to seize control. This action shattered decades of silence, affirming that individuals have full authority to refine themselves and become the optimal version in the race for global recognition. Tyra Banks' legacy lies in the way she manages her beauty assets as a powerful political and cultural tool. By revealing the secrets behind the spotlight, she has redefined the concept of transparency in Hollywood, where unspoken rules often force stars to conceal every cosmetic intervention. In adulthood, her sharp, time-defying appearance is not a desperate clinging to youth, but a showcase of how intellect can govern aesthetics to preserve influence. Tyra's story serves as a reminder that true power does not lie in possessing a flawless face, but in the courage to master the system using beauty to break outdated conventions and rewrite the rules for oneself. After all, the beauty of Hollywood icons is not just about aesthetics. It is a declaration of self-mastery in the face of time's relentless passage. to preserve the spotlight or to courageously shed it, each choice comes with a price. What about you? Is perfection truly worth the cost? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear your perspective. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications because the secrets behind the spotlight are far more than you imagine. Thank you for watching. Goodbye and see you in the next videos.